Hey, what's up? It's Bobby, aka Paginator, and I've got a haul today. So after the school year let out, I went directly to Utah where my family is to visit them, and sometimes I get a little bit bored, and that's no reflection on my family. It's just the facts that my dad was away in California working, and my mom was at her job all day, and so a couple of days I went shopping and got some things, and another day I ordered some subscription boxes. That's what you do in the summertime, right? Buy stuff. So I have some things to haul for you today, and the first one is in this large tube here. I was in a Ron Weasley kind of a mood, and so I got a fun thing. Oh, it won't come out. I took it out to look at it earlier and then put it back in, and apparently shoved it all the way to the other end of the tube, so I get to fight with the tube for a minute so I can show this to you. So this is going to be something that I am going to hang on my wall. Don't let the muggles get you down. This is a quote from Ron Weasley, something that he says to Harry in a letter, I believe. And I haven't decided if this is going to go in my living room, because that's where most of my Harry Potter stuff is, or if it's going to go in here where most of my books are. What do you think? Tell me what to do. Alright, as for books, I made a couple of different stops: Target, Barnes & Noble, and the book table. So I didn't sort out what I got where at each location. I'm just going to show you what I got. I got Shout by Laurie Halse Anderson. I read it in a single day. It's a verse novel about her experience with sexual assault, and it's very emotional, and I'm not going to go into a full review of this because I don't want to cry in this video. Then we have Timekeeper by Tara Sim. I read this one also while I was there. It is a very fun steampunk adventure with an LGBT romance of two boys. So our main character is a timekeeper. He means he manages the clocks that basically run time and control everything. And he falls for the spirit of a clock tower. And that's a big no-no, because the last time that happened, bad things happened to characters, including our main character's father. This one is one that I picked up at Barnes & Noble today on my way home from Utah. It is Modern Fairy Tales. This is a bind-up of Tithe, Valiant, and Ironside by Holly Black, and this little sticker says, new short story inside. I had copies of Tithe and Valiant years ago, and they mysteriously walked away from my classroom library, so I decided to go with the bind-up. They had paperback and hardback options, so I went with the paperback because it's floppy and it costs less, and sometimes paperbacks are great and sometimes hardbacks are great, and sometimes you just want a good floppy paperback. There we go. Why am I justifying my book purchases to you guys? You know that I am a compulsive book shopper, and you probably are one yourself, or at least very interested in books, or you wouldn't be watching this channel. Alright, I also got Sky Without Stars by Jessica Brody and Joanne Rendell, and this is a space, outer space adventure. Have not read this at all yet, just got it. Hope and Other Punchlines I picked up at Target. It was a signed copy, and this is about a young girl who was photographed as a baby near the Twin Towers at 9/11, and has kind of become this symbol of hope, but really she's just a teenage girl that wants to be a teenage girl and not this symbol of hope that she's become known for. I have A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer, and to be honest, I don't remember which store I got this one at, but it was Bridget Kemmerer, who I really enjoy, and so I got it. And lastly, I got Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I really went back and forth in my mind about whether or not to get this one, because I haven't ever read a book by Brandon Sanderson, and I know that might shock you. I had some of his books in my classroom library because students were interested in them, but I have never read any. So if you have read Skyward or any of these books, let me know in the comments whether you enjoyed them or not. Please, no spoilers, 'cause that's mean. And then something else that I purchased, which we're going to do a fun little unboxing here. I was in Hot Topic, and everything that they had that's Harry Potter was buy two, get one free. And they had exactly 3 of these items left. So I took the last 3 of these things. And they are these Noble Collection mystery boxes. And they say that there are 8 different figures, and I got 3. So hopefully there will be no repeats. They don't say what all of the possibilities are. They do show Dobby and Hedwig, Dragon, I believe that's the Hungarian Horntail, and Cornish Pixies. And then they say there's 8 designs. So I don't know which ones I'm getting. I don't know if I'm getting repeats. If I do, I'm sure I'll find some good use for them. So anyway, let's go with box number 1. And let's see what we've got. Oh my goodness, it's wrapped more. So inside the box it's wrapped in this foiling, and then inside the foiling it's also wrapped some more. So it comes with this little stand, which is very fun, and it looks like, oh, it says the character's name. It's Dobby. Alright, so let's unwrap Dobby. Dobby has got a sock. Master has given Dobby clothes. Dobby is free. I love that part in the movie. It's so sweet. Dobby, he's such a numpty. He wants so much to do right, and he tries so hard to help Harry, and he just colossally fails at being helper, but still tries his hardest, and he's a good elf, so he deserves to be freed. Okay, I'm going to set this out of the way so I can put Dobby down. And let's go for another box. Okay, so we've got the foiling here. Get this opened up and see who is inside. Should I just unwrap the character and not get the thing out with the name on it first? Yes, I think we shall. Oh, I know who this is. It's Hedwig. Aww. Hedwig's such a good owl, and she did not deserve what happened. Oh, I probably shouldn't say what happened, but you know what, most of you know what happened to Hedwig in the Deathly Hallows, and it was not right. So here's her on her little stand. Very cute. Alright, so we have a Dobby, we have a Hedwig, and let's see what we've got in the last one. What's it gonna be? Please not a repeat. I just totally threw that box on the floor. I'll clean up later. Oh, dang. It's a repeat. Got another Hedwig. But this, I'm sure, is the one I got free because I purchased the other 2. So really, I have a free Hedwig that I can turn around and give to someone or display in my classroom when I go back to the school at some point, because I don't want to go back there right now. It's summertime. But I'm sure I'll be there soon. Okay, so we have 2 Hedwigs and a Dobby. I am pleased with that because at least it wasn't 3 of all the same thing. And really, the one was free because it was buy 2, get 1 free. So I'm cool with that. Alright, so I hope you guys are all having a wonderful start to your summer months. If you're doing anything fun or exciting or going to any bookish events, let me know. Someday we'll get to go to BookCon, but it always happens to be on the last day of school, and that's like a big no-no for a teacher, so one of these days. But if you did go to BookCon or have done any bookish things or are planning on doing any bookish things, let me know in the space below, because I've got some wide open space this summer and would love to do some bookish fun things. All right, I'm going to sign off and go probably do something useful or read a book. Have a wonderful and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.